Oh man, that's actually pretty funny. I just tried to record this video a little bit ago, and from the moment I entered the very first like little hidden secret room thing, the game crashed. Very strange. I'm probably gonna upload that as a separate video just for funsies. Maybe I could even actually turn that into a real bug report. Anyway, hi, hello. I am going to play this game again because you cannot stop me. And yes, you read the title right and the thumbnail probably. I am hosting a giveaway. I have been granted a few codes of the PC version of Starward Rogue and the expansion, the augmented expansion, and I have been given the go-ahead to host a little giveaway, which I am thrilled to do because, like I said in the last video, this game is getting console ports very soon, and so to celebrate, codes, why not, right? However, hold on. Able to break down blockages that regular shots cannot. Okay, yeah, so. Ooh, fun. However, I'm hosting this giveaway, but I'm not going to reveal how to actually enter it until the end of the video, which, for the sake of transparency, means I'm basically incentivizing you to watch the video, because the YouTube algorithm enjoys the watch time statistic. So, yeah, at the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you more about the giveaway, how it's going to work, stuff like that. For now, just sit back and enjoy me attempt to play a run on hard mode and undoubtedly die very quickly because I'm actually about to die. And undoubtedly die very, very quickly because the game... Can't believe I did that. Because the game is relatively unforgiving. I'm dead. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't play on hard difficulty. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this again on normal mode. I should not be trying to play play on a higher difficulty right now. That is not a good plan. What is this? Old sword has seen better days, but slowly about cut through reinforced armor like it's nothing. Sweet, I have a sword now. Forget that you saw anything. I'm gonna do the Men in Black weird memory flash thing. That last attempt did not happen. It wasn't a thing. Except for the things I said about, like, the giveaway and stuff. That's real. That's happening. At the end of the video, I will talk more about it. For now, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for these to despawn, apparently. For now, I'm just gonna play... Wait. No, it doesn't. I am not going to play on hard mode like I was planning on because it occurred to me right as I died that I am not practiced enough for that. And also, it's still generally very difficult to play this game while talking because this game is... It's forgiving, but it's also, like, really... It's really hard. Don't let how easily I breezed through that last run, like... convince you that the game is too easy. It is definitely not easy. I just legitimately have played it a lot in the past, so I'm very experienced with it, relatively speaking. I have also, since the last video, modified my setup a little bit, so the audio probably sounds different even further. I still have the blanket over my head, because haha funny meme, but now I've done something cool where I've taken a couple of sentimental walking sticks that I own and used them to prop the blanket up so it's not like resting on my head directly and thus hurting my back and my neck. I've also turned the game volume down just a little bit for the recording, which I think should sound better. A key difference between the audio setup this time and in the last run is that the microphone is actually on my desk again. So there's a decent chance you're going to hear more like keyboard and mouse sounds, but in order for any of this to really work, I kind of have to have the keyboard there. What you got? Nothing I care about. I kind of have to have the keyboard there. There's not much I can do about it. What I had before was the keyboard actually resting on my lap, which, sure, it works, but like, not comfortable. And I am trying to make sure that I don't hurt myself while I do this kind of stuff, because believe it or not, getting a decent setup for recording gameplay with commentary is not easy when you are poor and don't have things like a mic arm or stand or anything like that. Not the JoJo stand, not that kind of stand. Double the amount of experience and point pickups. That sounds pretty good. Let's see here. Let's see what else. I had like some ideas for things I wanted to babble about in this video, and I will hopefully remember at least some of them. But at least for now, I'm just gonna kind of play the game and enjoy it. Because the game is still really fun, despite the fact that my ADHD has only gotten worse over the years, and thus focusing is even more difficult than it used to be. It is still really satisfying to just run through and blast stuff. Time is slowed for 8 seconds upon entering a new room. This would leave me with exactly 1 health. That sounds like a bad idea. That sounds like a very bad idea, considering missing would kill me. Okay, never mind. Not interested. Maybe Lorenz factor could be decent, I don't know. I'm not gonna fuss about it too much for now. In the meantime, I'm just gonna slice Battle Swarm a little bit with this cool sword that I've got. Oh, never mind, I'm out of shots. That's fine. The sword didn't seem to do very much. Or am I, like, misreading numbers or something? Yeah, who cares? This is funny. I do love one of those like classic tropes in roguelike games where the first floor boss, if you're playing a game that has like a floor or stage type system, the first floor boss is one where you can just kind of sit there and not really do anything. I love that. That's great. Perfect. That will look nice mounted on the wall. Can make it rain? Gladly. That's funny. Wow, I can't believe I perfectly killed something that basically did nothing for a third of the fight. I guess it does help that I have a pretty good grasp of, despite how long it's been since I really seriously played this game, I still have a pretty good grasp of a lot of the enemy, like, bullet patterns and stuff. Not that one, apparently. You saw nothing. I did not just walk into that twice. Can you just, like, stop? Stop it? Can you... Sparker? Yeah, I can tell. Or, like, Spewer, goodness gracious. Alright, this is fine. It's totally fine. At the very least, I managed to get a health pickup, which is very helpful for flame tanks, since it starts with freaking 6 max HP. Like, come on. Even just +2 from leveling up is kind of huge. 33% more health? Like, please, sign me up. Something that is a little interesting to me about what I'm currently doing with this game is the fact that I have chosen to start just a brand new save file for these few videos. It just made the most sense to me because, like, I don't really like the idea of diving into the super deep late game that I was doing before without, like, a complete grasp or understanding of all of the mechanics and stuff that were added in the expansion. It sounds like I'd be setting myself up for a lot of confusion and failure. And I don't really like the idea of that. I especially don't think it would make particularly good content for YouTube. I think it would be a little obnoxious, because I'd be caught in an intersection between knowing what the hell I'm doing and talking about and having no freaking idea what I'm doing and talking about. At least if I'm starting a brand new account or a brand new file like I've done here with these, I kind of have like a Bell Shards and Explore Rooms. I will try. I kind of have like a rationale or justification for not knowing exactly what I'm doing, because it's basically like starting over. More accurately, starting over with a different knowledge base. Oh, these ones home. Oh, right. Tangentially related. I learned that there is, in fact, a tutorial built into the game that teaches you about all these weird tiles from the expansion that I did not frickin' understand in the last run. Like this one, for example, this weird flashy red thing. When you're standing on those, you do more damage. Pretty cool! I genuinely had no idea that tutorial was even a thing, so I'm very glad to have had that pointed out to me. Let's see here. Now I actually know what the heck they're. Yeah, it's like imagine doing a super late game end run with all of the really deep stuff that you can unlock access to, like the really late floors and whatnot, but having no idea what some of these basic new mechanics actually are, like how they work. That just sounds extremely frustrating. Maybe not super frustrating to watch per se, but frustrating to witness. Plays Cannon Theater. Okay, so you're gonna give me a Reaper with a bunch of friends in the corners. Ah, I walked into that. That's fine. And by fine, I mean a little sketchy. You know what? Have a missile. Nope. Nope. There goes my shields. Oh, that pushed me. Did that push me? I think that pushed me. Interesting. Nope, nope, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I haven't seen this room before, I swear. Okay, you friggin'... Okay, so I've died twice in this video. That's fine. I'm learning. I have never seen that room before, in my defense. Ever. Recovery module. Yeah, that would have been nice a moment ago. This is fine. This is fine. I still plan to finish the video and ideally actually win a run. Hopefully. Maybe I need to be a little more patient. I was even talking about that in the last video, wasn't I? Patience. Patience is key for games like this, and I was being very impatient. I wasn't studying, I was getting freaked out by the Reaper's, big old claw-looking projectile. That's fine. That's fine. Even dying a couple times, that's okay. It happens. The game is difficult. This is a little bit of an aside, by the way, but I do have my window open currently for the sake of temperature control, so there's a chance you might hear like stuff coming in from outside. Apologies for that. I would rather not roast to death while I'm doing this, so the window stays open. So sorry. What are you gonna do about it though, right? You might hear like some dripping sounds or something. It's been a little rainy as of late. And by a little I mean a lot, but that's nothing abnormal for where I live. Alright. Now, do we think this run is going to survive any longer? It occurs to me that maybe I should actually keep the Guardian Blaster secondary. That might have helped in that last room. It just seems like a particularly potent option when you're using a mech that has very, very little HP to start. Sure, I have 2 armor, but like, that only does so much. Is it called armor or shields? I don't remember. That only does so much in scenarios like this. Can I get it? Can I get it? I got it! Nice. Man, I really hope the audio is turning out okay here. That's one of the things I've become kind of extra anxious about since the last time I really did YouTube stuff, was getting the audio right, especially because my equipment is it's dated. It's old. It is kind of amazing that my microphone still works. You know what? Get roasted. Haha. I have the stuff. No, I want that like credit. Give me the credits. Thank you. Was that just one? It might have been just one. That's okay. Wall Master, sure. Easy enough. How dare you shoot at me? It's very silly of you. Stop it. That's not gonna do much, pal. That hit me. I might have gotten a little overconfident, ever so slightly. Maybe the coffee's getting to me. I think the coffee's getting to me. Give me more health shards, then. 50% reduction to damage taken when on low HP. Well, I'm on low HP very frequently because I have very little, so maybe that'll actually help me somehow. That's fine. I should probably actually, like, maximize everything that I get out of floors by exploring more. I don't know why I didn't do that in that last attempt. Does the fire actually inflict damage over time? I don't remember. I don't think it does. Oh, good to know. Not that it matters that much, but, you know, it's just a good to know kind of thing anyway. Okay. Some kind of secret. What is it? Ooh, which door? This door. Hello! Stuff! It's really silly how there's all these weapons that you have to sacrifice max HP for that will hurt you. That just like straight up do damage to you. That feels a little backwards in some sort of way. But whatever. Game design is game design. If you have the health to go for it, it's probably an incredibly powerful weapon, so it's like just kind of worth it. How dare you, first of all. Second of all, how dare you. Get out of here with those nets. Look, you're only allowed to net me once. No more nets. Big homing missile launcher. Fires a big homing missile. Does not intercept enemy shots, but will destroy them on detonation. Sure, why not? That sounds ridiculous. That looks tedious. Maybe I should actually go for it, but it looks tedious. Oh. Yeah, I see you two. You with your riot shield and your shotgun. You play that game. I have a riot shield shotgun combination. What is this? Converts 2 credits to 1 missile as many times as possible. I don't care. Missiles are so plentiful in this game, but that doesn't seem particularly useful. Alright, let's get out of here. Where's the door? Down here. I knew that. Place your bets. Will Windless Zephyr / Ruby / whatever you want to call me die on the second floor again? We will find out soon. Have at least 2 drones or familiars and entering the next floor for a bonus. Well, if I remember that. It's the katana! Which is very similar to the Guardian Blaster. But I'm not going to bother with that. At least it seems similar to the Guardian Blaster. It probably does significantly more damage. And the ability to... and the fact that it's worded as repelling bullets implies that you're kind of like reflecting them. Which has its own like unique utility set relative to just deleting the bullets. A mini-boss, you say? Blood Reaper! You again. I need to figure out a better way to dodge this thing. To actually, like, work around what the Reaper does. Probably just, literally just as simple as, like, try to keep right angles. Straight lines as much as possible. Dip out of the way right as the thing is about to appear. It does fire that weird claw thing at regular intervals, so that should be predictable enough to dodge. Note to self, it bounces. I knew that. The only tough part is actually getting the bullets in there. Flames spread a lot. What's this? Shrapnel Rose Death Blossom. I just want to know what that looks like. Oh, it's so pretty! Damn it, I want to keep that, but I feel like I need the defensive utility of the Guardian Blaster. I'm going to keep the Guardian Blaster for now. Maybe something down the line will actually get me to change my mind. I don't know. Hello there, Sparker. And Squid? Cephalopod? Are squid cephalopods? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what is classified as a cephalopod. I just know the term. Like, an octopus is a cephalopod, I believe. Hey, did you know that I have ADHD? Sorry. Did you know that I have ADHD? And thinking is really hard sometimes because I can't keep my thoughts straight? Or at least I can't exactly keep them moving in a straight line. They move in a line, and I certainly wouldn't call it straight, but they do. Spawn a stationary fiery sentry with sentry with limited durability. That. Okay, how do I actually get in here? Hello? Did I just completely miss something? I did. I walked right over it. Right, like I was saying, the incinerator probe. That might count for the thingamabob, the what's it called? The bonus thingy, bonus objective? I'm not sure what the term is exactly for that. But it might count for that, so I'll probably just save it for the boss, and if I remember, pop it there. Hopefully I'll find at least one other thing that will qualify. All floors revealed, absolutely. Knowledge is power. Okay, what do we got? I mean, clearing ammo is good, but it's more just a quality of life than an actual necessity. Unfortunately, there are no drone shops on this floor, so I probably won't be able to complete that objective thing, but who knows. Infinite missiles for 15 seconds. Okay, that actually just sounds incredibly powerful. I'm gonna think about that. I do see that weapon shop, though. That might be worth looking into. I mean, I have 4 keys. Like, why not, right? And, unlike White Gloss in the last run, the flamey fella here, the fiery fella, actually has, like, good starting weapons. I still really don't think Rain Cannon is very good. I really don't. But Guardian Blaster, because of its defensive use, is potent throughout the entirety of any given run. Just the ability to delete bullets is really strong, which is why missiles are usually meant to have a limited capacity. Whoops. Nah, it's fine. Hello there. So, good news, I lasted longer this run than I did in the last one. That's terrifying sounding. I want to just see what this does, this monster minigun. Health storage is absolutely worth it. Increases max health by 8 at the expense of 1 shield. Give me that! Oh my god, I'm alive now. I'm living. Alright, let's keep going. You know what? No reason not to. Wow. Okay, note to self, you lead your shots. I will remember that. Hopefully. Assuming my brain will allow me to remember anything ever at all. Okay. Let's check out what's in here. Maybe that plus 8 max health will actually go to something really, really useful. Skeleton keycard is kind of pointless. Floors revealed, I literally already have that. 25% chance to take no damage. That is intriguing. How much was that? Hold on, how much are you? 5? Actually, no, I should just take that. I think that's just gonna be useful entirely over the course of the round. Nice. I forgot I have big missiles. Give me that. No, you don't. Okay, maybe you do. I stand corrected. As long as I just continue slowly increasing my max health, this should be fine. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get that, what's it called? Is it? Oh, that's how it aims. Okay, sure. Keep shooting. Oh, right, backfire. Forgot how you work. You know what? I don't even need to be shooting when I have that thing over there. Oh no, it's gonna blow. Eventually. There it goes. Ow. That's fine. That did like half of this thing's damage, half of this thing's health and damage, almost on its own. Pretty sweet. Wait, are you the one who like? Yeah, you're the one who summons little ads from behind me. I remember you. I remember you. As long as I just continue being vigilant of, you know, both ends of the screen, I'm just fine here. Easy peasy. Nope. Nope. I said nope, thank you very much. No, 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 no. No. How many times can I say no in quick succession? Huh? There we go. Easy. For railgun module. I mean, I have a lot of max health now. I don't really feel super compelled to keep the recovery module. Let's see here. Do I want to check out the weapon shop? I mean, why not? Why not? See what we got. 6 skis, no reason not to. Smash grenade launcher. Huh. Wait, I'd buy that for $1. That's gotta be a reference to something. Less damage, but bullets pierce enemies and walls. Reduce fire rate. I mean, like, the flame tank incinerator is obviously a very good gun, a very good weapon, but like the ability to fire through walls? How can I not? How can I say no to this? This lets me, like, basically cheese stuff. Which, I'm all for it. Alright. Okay, I don't think there's really anything else I want to do here. I'm just gonna go. And hey, I get to keep the incinerator probe. Without using any energy for a bonus. Does that just mean beat the boss or actually go to the floor? Either way, I think I can manage that. Big boom. Let's go... Yeah, the ability to shoot through walls is very powerful. Now that I think about it, the railgun module actually complements this weapon pretty well because it gives me some more solid, like, direct damage that this relatively weak weapon... excuse my voice. This relatively weak weapon would not be able to output otherwise. There are many things on screen right now. Cool. I already have a 25% chance to not take damage. Does this stack additively? Does that go to 30%? 4th dimension. Phase to the next floor, skipping this one. That's kind of tempting, actually. Increase energy capacity by 50 until you heal your hull. I mean, why not? I'm trying not to use energy anyway, so I don't really care if I end up losing any health or whatever. Oh yeah, look at this! This is a perfect room for this weapon! Hee hee hee. Haha, you're all so unthreatening now, because I can just bypass the stuff that makes you threatening. If you could just not put that in my way, thank you. Is this room supposed to be a challenge? Yeah, right. Easy. Okay. I do want to make my way towards that free item room. Oh, right! Ha 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 ha! Oh, it's so cheap, I love it. I think, generally speaking, when I play this game or games like it, my weaknesses as a player of these games come from these kinds of rooms where there's just a lot of stuff to deal with. And the stuff to deal with is not necessarily consistent every time you have to deal with it. And adapting to that it's a little tricky, you know? The hell? Fires a slow-moving projectile with V-shaped sparking wings. I bet I know what that does. I mean, I'm still trying not to use energy, so I'm not gonna bother, but like, neat. Right, my weakness is usually just regular rooms. Gain 20 energy after killing an enemy. That's pretty good. Scourge spread. I remember this gun. I remember this being very powerful, but I'm pretty content with what I've got. Bosses, on the other hand, I usually have a pretty decent time with, because, like, I'm a lot better at memorizing patterns than I am adapting to, like, complex situations, if that makes sense. Just give me all the health shards, I don't even care. Screw the missiles. We'll get more later. So, this kind of weapon really like, it really helps to fill that deficit in my abilities, you know? And I like that. I like that a lot. Arcorus X2. Aha! Sure. Let's see if I can remember how to fight this thing. I remember very distinctly that early on in my time playing this game, Arcorus would absolutely devastate me almost every time I came across it. Because of the weird way that it leads its shots, you can kind of see that, the main sort of burst, the javelin type bits. It broke my brain, because I was so used to dodging preemptively that trying to learn how to dodge reactively, just, it threw me for so many freaking loops, man. And in retrospect, I kind of love that. I think it's awesome. That means that it's very interestingly designed. I'll give it that. Fragment cannon. Oh, I remember you. Cool weapon. Kind of serves a similar purpose to the what are you called again? The phaser gun? Yeah, it serves a similar purpose to the phaser gun because it lets you attack around corners, but the phaser gun just lets you ignore corners altogether, so I still prefer this. Yeah, like, look at that. The damage output is absolutely pitiful, but the fact that you can deal that damage extremely safely is kind of huge. Yes, I see you have a shield. No, I don't care. Did I see what I think I did? Oh, wow! Oh, I would report Speaking as a professional QA tester, I would report that as a bug, but it looks like the phaser gun, yeah, the phaser weapon, its projectiles don't actually trigger these turrets that normally proc when you shoot them. That's interesting. I would personally report that as a bug, because that seems a little like those things are supposed to activate, you know, whenever you actually shoot them, right? Whenever they get hit by anything that's sourced from you, as far as I know. But in this particular case, there's something that just explicitly does not set that off, and that seems inconsistent. Which is why that would get a report from me. Casual reminder that I am in fact a professional debug tester, and I am still technically looking for work in the industry if anybody would ever want to hire me ever again. I spent a very large portion of the last couple of years applying for just a bazillion jobs in the industry, in the games industry. In particular, trying to find, you know, QA work, QA analyst, QA tester, even engineer, anything like that. And I didn't even get so much as a single interview, which I used energy. Wait, probation failed masochism. Oh no, I healed my hull. Oh no. Okay, I remember now. I never even got so much as a single interview, which, in retrospect, kind of heartbreaking. Just a little bit. Hold on. Okay, this is the part where you... Oh, I cannot delete that. Okay, note to self. This is the part where I just sit back here and cheese Labyrinth because I'm a dirty, rotten cheater. And by cheese, I mean I still have to run from that seeking thing that it launches at me because I can't delete that, apparently, with the Guardian Blaster. That's fine. I always hoped that I would be able to find work again in the industry after everything that happened with Nintendo, especially because my work experience there is, in my opinion, kind of invaluable for most game developers out there. Like, I've literally worked on some of the biggest games released in the last, like, 5 years, just straight up. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, stuff like that. I feel like that experience alone should have been enough to garner me at least a few interviews anywhere, but nah, I never got even one. And I have theories about why that might be the case. It does get a little personal, so I probably won't talk about them much, but the fact that I would, like, notice that this particular weapon does not trigger that specific turret type, and that I would report that, I think says a lot about my abilities as a QA tester. About my judgment as a tester in particular, but also, like, the fact that I even noticed that at all. That's such a tiny detail. The odds of actually noticing it seem really, really slim. Unless you either just have a very keen eye for that kind of thing, or you're so experienced with the game in question that how could you not notice? That kind of thing. I suppose in some ways I kind of have both of that going for me right now, don't I? Alright. Enemies that you hit will explode with bullets when defeated. Gives a... Well, I don't have my incinerator gun anymore, so Flame Apprentice seems not great. Let's see. Secondary weapon is permanently disabled, but 20% bonus multiplier to damage and fire rate boost. Oh, that is so tempting. Because, like, I don't really need the Guardian Blaster now that I can just shoot through walls, right? It's not particularly necessary. Increases crit chance by 20%? Sure. My left hand is going numb because I'm losing circulation in it. Do I want to do anything else here? No. Here's me being overconfident. I'm talking about how I need to do more stuff earlier, and then more stuff on each floor earlier, and then I just do nothing. What are those rooms? I don't recognize those. Oh, let's find out. The sacrificey looking ones. I don't recognize that icon. Chests? Hello? Free stuff. Yeah, the Guardian Blaster doesn't really do anything useful now. Does it? Yeah, I can't even right click. Fair enough. Hello there. Wait, can you shoot through these? Yes, you can. Okay, good. Glad they thought of that. That was something that I learned in the tutorial I mentioned like 20 minutes ago. The tutorial that was added with the augmented expansion, the DLC. When they added a whole bunch of like new room tiles and stuff, this right here was one of them. You can shoot through you can walk through these, but you can't shoot through them, but because this weapon lets you shoot through walls, it bypasses that effect. And that is a very good thing to see that they actually accounted for. These things sure did all go in a direction. Okay. Well, I guess those are deactivated now. I want to be able to test that. The thing I was talking about, that bug, thing that I would report as a bug, but I need to actually find a room where I can do that. Sure, why not? Oh, right. Shoot through things, duh. Wait. Shoot through things. Shoot through things, duh. Look at me constantly forgetting that I'm keeping this gun specifically for this purpose. Silly, silly, silly. Oh, hi there. Come with me. Alright. What are you? So you're a mini-boss? What in the world? Okay. I did not see that coming. What? Sure, whatever. Low yield angled missiles forward. I don't think that's particularly useful here. Alright, what you got? Barbarism. Sure. Exploding caltrops, effectively. Works for me. I do want to head towards that health shop, though. Sorry, that's not a health shop, that is a health room. Gotta remember that. There's just items in there that relate to health somehow, or defense. Survivability. Yeah, no. You don't get to just dash around and cause me problems when I can sit behind a wall and annoy you from there. See? See? Nope. No. I told you. These things have a lot of health. I say as though I'm using a weapon that has any decent damage output. It has a functional damage output, but I wouldn't say it's decent or even good. I had those backwards. I wouldn't say it's good or even decent. This weapon is so cheesy, I love it. What? Who the heck? Who the heck is launching railgun strikes at me? Who gave you the right? Resisted. Nice. Oh, it's you were invisible. Ah, phase sniper. Okay. Note to self, those bullets come from an enemy that you can't frickin' see half the time. Or, well, some percentage of the time. Good to know, good to know. These tiles were added in the augmented expansion, which I didn't understand a thing about them until I did that tutorial. When you're on them, you take more damage. Just straight up. Which is utterly terrifying for rooms like that one. But that's okay. I made it through just fine. You know, there is an aspect of this primary weapon that I haven't really talked about that is kind of proving to be a bit of an unsung hero here. Piercing. Pierces enemies. There are so many rooms where you end up having to deal with like swarms or squads of something, and the fact that this thing pierces makes its damage output. It's another thing that really this would be really silly to take here, and I'm not going to do it. It's another part of this weapon that really complements my playstyle, because like I was saying earlier, or my current playstyle I should specify, like I was saying earlier, I tend to struggle with normal rooms more than things like bosses. So the fact that I can pierce enemies means that normal rooms like this is a prime example, which have these big old groups, become so much easier to contend with. I like that. The heck? Acid Pain causes a room-wide acid rainstorm. Enemies caught in the storm are damaged and take double damage from attacks. I mean, noted? Sounds pretty useful. There are 4 chests in this room. Holy moly. Alright. This is why I came here. so it gives me just some random amount of extra health. I have 12 currently. Now I have 16 plus 4. That's pretty huge. So I can pop in here. Maybe there's actually something worth taking. That is not worth taking. That might be worth taking. Makes your mech emit a corrosive gas which causes toxic damage to nearby enemies. That's not even a mod. That's just straight up an item. Okay, I'm gonna take this just for learning, but if like the range or the radius of this thing is actually large enough, it might be able to attack, say, around or through thin walls like this. Maybe. You turn green, or maybe not attack. Sorry, but like affect them. And I think it did. I think it absolutely did. And if the radius is, yeah, the radius is big enough that it will actually work with this weapon as well. Sweet. Granted, all of this is kind of ignoring the fact that I still have to deal with bosses, which, for the most part, don't really care about being able to shoot through walls. Some of them, it's relevant, but for the most part, it's not particularly special. So, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a little more damage to the bosses later on. Which is fine. I think I can do that. If anything, like I've said before, patience. Patience is key. Persistence goes a very long way in stuff like this. I'm on the 4th floor, I believe. Oh, I would need to get another sacrifice. Sacrifice shop. Note to self. That's what those rooms are called. I would need to get another one to get that little bonus. Get skipped. TV. Ooh, I don't like this room. You know what? I have an incinerator probe. The little friend will do fire for me while I get out of the way of these two nerds. I think the Hunter is probably more threatening than the Reaper. Which is why the Hunter's gone. Okay, I only took a bunch of damage there, that's fine. I just, I think I figured out what that room icon is, by the way. It's not just mini-boss, it's, like, special mini-boss. Alright. I could make a go for the weapon shop just for the sake of potential DPS increase. I think that's probably worth that. No. Just run through the room. It'll be fine. Close enough. Not like I'm looking for new weapons or anything. I am very content with the one that I've got, and I can't even have a secondary weapon right now. See, here's a spot where piercing is absolutely fantastic. These spheres ain't got nothing on me and my little phasey gun. Risking it. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. This is okay. I can get in there. I can do this. Oh, and then I take damage anyway because I'm silly. Alright, what is this stuff? Oh, this is actually damaging the shopkeeper. That's ominous. Assault shotgun. Sounds cool. Not for this run, though. Caustic module again. That doesn't sound terrible, but I think the railgun module is just better. Okay, seriously, this is actually damaging the shopkeeper. What's it called again? Pestilent personality is actually damaging the shopkeeper, but it's not fighting back. Does that mean I can theoretically just sit here and wait for it to die? I don't remember in this game if killing a shopkeeper gives you the ability to just like steal all their stuff. I think it does, but then they don't show up for the rest of the run. It's been a long time, so I don't remember for certain. But I will tell you that me just sitting here, this is one of the things that we do as like like QA testers or debug testers for video games, you notice something funky like this, and you literally have to just sit there and see what happens. Because it's actually fairly common that when you do sit there to see what happens, the thing that happens is something that developers don't want to happen, so then they would like to know about it. I see this dude's taking damage. I know these guys have a lot of health. I don't know, I'm kind of intrigued, but this is also something that I would be better off exploring on my own time. Because it definitely does not make good YouTube content. So I'm just gonna move on. I missed my job. Could you tell? Oh wow, a room with a bunch of walls. I guess they're meant to funnel me into a specific place where dealing with the enemies in question is challenging. Ah, just kidding. The reason, by the way, that I chose to keep the railgun module over the corrosive module is because of bosses. Bosses in other rooms where I have to actually deal with enemies directly and I can't just have fun with a wall. I would rather have that extra DPS. Between that and the fact that the railgun module actually improves my primary weapon a little bit, in particular bullet speed, it's very handy here, I think, just in general. Makes it worth it. Like, look at my actual DPS right now. That's pretty damn good. It's not the best, but it is pretty good. Anyway, this is annoying, and I still don't know what to do about it. Is the entire premise of that you're supposed to just, like, back off and be sad for a while? And then, like, be able to quickly get back in? Oh, I don't like that. That mechanic right there, to me, feels like it's more of a time waster than an actual difficult mechanic. Wow, this is completely useless. To me, it feels that way. I wouldn't say that it's bad necessarily. Like it's probably a lot more fun and interesting on more like higher difficulty levels. Because then the bullet patterns that you have to deal with are actually going to be a lot more complicated as you're trying to get back in. But the fact that it takes so long for that wall to dissipate is kind of an odd design choice, in my opinion. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm kind of thinking drone shop right now, maybe? Let's start with the health room? Yeah, let's start with the health room. Ah. You're one of those that gets faster. Oh no, you can shoot through walls. Stop it. That's not fair. Only I can do that. Cheater. Cheater. I'm silly. And also taking damage. Okay, you... Where did you go? Where are you down there? You need to just stop. Thank you. Get out of here. Anything that can actually threaten me through walls is inherently very, very dangerous for this build. So, note to self, be a little more careful, huh? All mini-boss and condemned rooms are empty. Honestly, kinda tempting, but also not very useful here. This is the last floor. They're not that bad. Defense Orbital just sounds more useful overall. Wait, I said I was going for the health room. Why did I go left? Silly. I forgot which direction is which. Don't mind me. Hopefully I get a key by the time I get to that room, because I did just use my last one there to get some health back. That was probably not a great plan, now that I think about it. Man, these green tide enemies are actually really dangerous. Anything that can attack you from behind the direction that you're trying to focus is, it's a little scary. Just a little bit. It's not like the worst thing, it's just a little scary. Enemies? Hello there. Oh, there's two of them. Snipers. I would rather call these railgunners, personally. A little bit of a Risk of Rain 2. A little bit of a Risk of Rain 2 shenanigan there, but I would call them railgunners because those projectiles remind me more of stereotypical railguns than anything else. I don't know what this is, that consumable there, but I am curious. Next time I find a teleporter, I will go take a look. Key! I need you. Eventually. Blah. Alright, cool. Hopefully I can find at least one more key on this floor. Because there are a few other rooms that are kind of worth visiting. Health room, obviously, drone shop would be pretty fantastic. Stuff like that. How about them health shards, though? More health. More health? More health. That was a lot of freaking max health. Good. Very good. Alright, well that was maybe not the smartest play to just tank that, but what else was I gonna do? At least I still have a shield armor thingy, which I still don't remember what it's called. I'm sure you can probably tell what it is based on my babbling, though. Nope. This is where I want to be. Yeah, I'm willing to waste... I don't know if waste is the right word, but I'm willing to use some missiles on finding out what that consumable is. No, not the lasers. Yali artifact. Generates an aura of protection. You feel safe, secure. And the projectiles are repulsed by the aura. Cool. And even get some missiles back. Handy. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna walk on spikes. You know, I see you in there, friend, and I see how little damage that did, but, try me. Oh god, that's gonna take way too long. This is just not worth it. These tiles drain energy. Good thing I don't care, because I have 1 energy and my secondary weapon is permanently disabled. Delightful. No, nope. You're not supposed to come at me. You're supposed to let me cheese you from behind a wall. Don't you know how this works? All these chests. It's gonna be a lot of credits. Wait, I said health room and then I go towards the drone shop. Yo! I am having a time today, let me tell ya. Shoot stuff. Fusion defense sounds pretty handy. Maybe I can come back for the corrosive drone. I am getting so many, like, levels of distracted just by existing right now. Even just trying to play this game. And it doesn't help that for all of my attempts at improving my recording setup, my blanket is still hovering over my head and blocking the frickin' mini-map. Which is probably why I keep forgetting which room I'm going to. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Totally fine, no problem here. Give me that money, I want it. Credits. More. Okay, let's actually go to the health room for realsies this time. Please and thank you, self. Yes, I see you there. Maybe just stop going the wrong direction by going the right direction for the wrong thing, or the wrong direction for the right thing? By going the direction for the thing. Does this make any sense? Well, no. I wouldn't expect it to. It's been an hour and my brain is slowly starting to melt. So, okay, well this is just an extremely easy mini-boss with this weapon, this build. Look at this. Look at how cheap this is. Acid King, I don't care. You're nothing. Wow. Weak as hell. What's this? Pandemonium Wave Grinder. Fires arcs of barbed bullets. I bet that's really cool, but I'm not even going to get a chance to see what it does. That's okay. What's in here? Toxic missile launcher? Neat. Where are you? Increases maximum missile capacity by some random amount between a range. That's fine. If anything, that just means I should probably go back for those health shards in that last room. I'll do that. Do. You are big and have a lot of health, but are not very threatening. Okay. Give me them health shards. I might not even end up getting enough by the end of this floor to actually get more health, but we'll see. I could. It's possible. Get cheesed. Ah, I'm so cool. I can cheat. Nope, wait. It's not cheating. These are built-in mechanics. This is intended. This is a thing that you're supposed to be able to do in this game. It's not cheating, I swear. I don't have a key. Folks, make sure you get the proper amount of sleep every night, or you're gonna end up like me. And screw it. I wasn't planning on exploring the entire floor, but like now I just want to go get a key. 2 keys. Because now I'm headed towards another room that requires a key. Where are you? Yeah, you. Get out of here. These tiles recharge your energy, fun fact. Unfortunately, that doesn't do anything for me here, but it's you know, good to know. In fact, part of why I'm choosing to actually say it out loud what they do is to help cement their function in my memory. Because I know how powerful that can be. Just talking at all, saying anything, is really, really helpful for your brain when it comes to forming memories. So it's a large part of why when somebody like introduces themselves, tells me their name for the first time, I always make a point to say it out loud at least once. Because if I don't, I'm going to forget it. There's no way around it. I'm just gonna... Are these enemies? Why are they... What are those? What are these weird phasing things? They're scaring me. They look like ghosts. What are those? The heck? I can only imagine they're gonna do something at the end of this room, but like what? Hey, there's a key, by the way. I need that. Can I have another one, please? Also, can I not be trapped in here? Thank you. I don't know what that bright colored trail is, but I'm just going to assume that it's bad and hurts. Wouldn't surprise me if it's just a slowing thing, though, because I know there's already a precedent for trails in the ground that hurt you in this game. 2, in fact. Fire and acid. Kaleidoscope, dark red, silver. Huh. What in the world? Kaleidoscope buddy. Interesting. I'm grateful for the fusion drone that I have, because I would not be able to dodge a lot of these in any sort of way if it weren't for that. Goodness. Even then I still get hit. I just keep cycling. Just keep circling. Where are you? There we go. Another level? Don't mind if I do. Bloodlust is decent, but I already have so much like health or damage negation chance that I'm just gonna take that just straight up. Leviathan autocannon, an extremely powerful and fast-firing machine gun with difficult to control kickback. Fire mode is toggled. Fire rate boosts are not advised. I want to take that. I have no energy and it says 0 energy on use. I want to know what it does. I bet I know what it does. I bet I've used it before and I just don't remember. Unless that actually had the AU tag, in which case you can ignore everything that I just babbled about for the last like 20 seconds. Okay, those things are intimidating looking. Fortunately, however, I can shoot through walls, so as soon as I take down one of them, I can very easily just chill in that corner and deal with the rest. Just have to deal with these little gravity thingies, these things. Yeah, so now I should be able to just hang out right here. Never mind, they can shoot through walls, I knew that. I was definitely aware of that, I swear. I was paying attention. And boom. Alright. Let's just keep heading off towards the boss. Or the warden. Of whom I am not particularly afraid. This build doesn't exactly have the best damage output, but I think I've done a pretty decent job at putting it together, such that it will suffice. And that's really all I could hope for. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is starting to give out on me again. My throat. That's alright. I want to finish this run. I want to set up that giveaway, which, a casual reminder, that is still a thing. Pay attention at the end of the video. I will be providing more details about it, how it works, how I will go about it. It's pretty simple, I promise. It's as simple as like any YouTube-based giveaway has ever been. But you are just gonna have to wait for me to tell you how simple it is. It shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, this is just a sad room with this build. Oh my god, I can just ignore all of you, and I have piercing, and I can shoot through walls, and you are all just done. That is very silly. Wow, look, another group! Oh, when I shoot them, they target directly at my position, but they don't account for the walls, and they can't even shoot through the walls. I feel kind of bad now. Note to self, don't think about it too hard. Ignore that. And ignore these. What's in here? Anything I could possibly care about. Necromech. Revive as a cursed, life-stealing wraith that can walk through most blocks but cannot pick up items. That sounds very confusing. And I am simply going to not do that. Thank you. Alright. In theory, there's probably enough health shards left throughout the rest of the floor, the last couple of rooms, plus the one in here to get more health, but I don't care. I'm just going to go after the warden instead. Ooh, the gold warden even. Alright, gold warden. It's just you and me and your little friends. Little tiny wardens. You know what always amuses me when I go back and like check over the footage I've recorded for this game or games like it, is just how much more difficult it is to navigate the things that I see on screen when I'm actually playing relative to watching. Because when I'm watching... Oh, this just straight up repels bullets. Oh my god. Oh my god, the frame rate, I forgot! I forgot the warden destroys my frames! That's fine. When I'm actually watching, I can very clearly see everything that's going on and just how, like, all the stuff that hits me, it's pretty obvious where it's coming from and when it's going to show up. But when I'm actually playing, yeah, I can't see crap. I can only see in a small area around me. Arguably, that might be like a hindsight sort of thing. Oh, okay. Note to self. That does, in fact, wear out. That might be like a hindsight is 20/20 kind of thing. Just like... Okay, that was really, really bad movement. But also, I don't know. It's just the way that the human mind actually processes stuff. In particular, how it processes visual stimuli. it changes so much depending on the context, you know? I think that's kind of neat. It's an interesting little exploration of the psychology of eyeballs. Sorry, psychology of eyesight. Okay, I am now slightly more afraid of the... You know what? Screw you and your stupid shield. I am now slightly more afraid of the Warden, and this is exactly the problem that I thought I would have. My damage output is not great. It's not... Like I said earlier, it's not bad, but it's not good. Get out of here with your shield. Yeah, I'm not doing very much damage at all. Holy moly. It will be enough. Like, as long as I'm able to focus decently, I'll be fine. I'll win the fight. But it's a little sketchy for now. Just a little. That's fine now. Sorry, I'm gonna be a little bit quiet during parts of this because I am trying to focus just enough. Alright, now I can actually, like, be a little more okay about it. As long as I don't have to deal with that dang old shield, it's really not that bad. The shield is the shield projectiles is the real problem. It's just inconvenient. Yeah, okay, the drone that slows all the bullets that are coming at me is, like, really good. Holy moly. This would not be very easy without it. Oh, would you look at that? I won the run. Cool. And yet they threw that head in the incinerator anyway. Yes, they did. For some reason. Alright, anyway. Thanks for watching the run. That was pretty rad. I'm going to talk about the giveaway while I sit here and let the credits scroll because I learned recently that there's something fun at the end of the credits. I do wish I could scroll them manually, though. That would be nice. But anyway, as far as the giveaway is concerned, I have a few notes over here that I took specifically for this part. I've been sent 3 codes for the PC version of Starward Rogue and its DLC expansion. I'm hosting a giveaway to celebrate the fact that the game is coming to consoles. It's getting ported to a bunch of them. In the description down below of this video, I'm going to include a link to a press release article, which will give you more information about the console ports and stuff. How to enter the giveaway. Nice and easy. Do the standard YouTube algorithm boosting stuff that nobody likes to hear about, but that definitely works. Subscribe to my channel, comment on the video, like this video. If you do all 3 of those things, then you will be entered into the giveaway. I'm going to select the winners of the giveaway randomly amongst everybody who meets all of those criteria on the 26th of January at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I was planning on picking the winners when the ports drop, but I kind of figured less than 2 days is just not enough time, so I'm going to give a bit more than that. On January 26th at 12 p.m., I'm going to pick the winners. Entries will be cut off at that point, and then I am going to make a follow-up Let's Play, a follow-up video, where I will reveal the winners. And at that point, it will at that point you're going to have to watch that video to find out who won. If you won, comment there, and then leave a comment that just lets me know, like, what the best way is to get in contact with you so I can get you your code. The codes are specifically for the PC version of the game. I'm going to include a code for the base game and a code for the expansion for each of the winners, so there will be 3 winners. And considering how small my channel is, I don't expect there to be many entrants, so I think your chances are pretty high. You should subscribe and comment and like this video. 'Cause, like, why not, right? Now, the reason that I wanted to sit here and talk about this while scrolling through the credits, as you can see here at the very end, I did not know that they had put me in the credits of this game until, like, 2 days ago, or yesterday or something. And when I saw that, I legitimately started to cry, because, like, it's such a weird feeling to have had so much of an impact on anything at all, let alone enough to be put into the credits of a video game that I didn't even technically work on. Like, that is just amazing. I can't quite do the zippy zoomy that I used to, which is how the Zephyr mech tends to work. I'm a lot slower these days, just in general. But still, like, the fact that my videos inspired that mech and that they added it into the game, like, that is just incredible. The mech is part of the expansion, by the way, the Zephyr. So, you know, if you do win the giveaway, you're going to receive a copy. You're going to receive a code for the DLC too, and then you can actually check it out. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thank you for listening to me babble. Don't forget, once again, subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, and like the video. If you do all three of those things, you'll be entered into the giveaway, and I will be picking winners in a few days. 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, yada yada yada, stuff like that. That's all I got for you for now. I am going to go rest my voice again, because ow, my throat hurts. Have a nice day. I hope you have a very nice whatever you've got left. And I will see you... I'll talk to you later.